In the Buu saga of Dragon Ball Z, Goku and Vegeta found themselves in a nightmare scenario. Super Buu had killed most of the population of the Earth and absorbed many of the most powerful Z fighters. With their power being far below that of Buu, the two Saiyans had only one possible course of action. That was to use the Potara earrings given to Goku by the Elder Supreme Kai. Upon doing so, they became the incredibly powerful warrior known as Vegito, or Vegerai in the Viz manga. I don't know who approved that. The power of their new body was so incredible that they easily dominated Buuhan when they took their Super Saiyan form. And in the anime version, this was pushed to the extreme, by having them start out dominating Buu in just their base form. Although somehow they struggle as a Super Saiyan against Buu when he's raging out and destroying the universe. But let's ignore that for now. This massive boost in power was not only the result of Potara fusion, but as Old Kai explained, there was another component to their newfound power. That component was something which has since been dubbed as the rival boost. But what exactly is that? Well, during Vegito's fight against Buuhan, Kibito Kai remarks how powerful Vegito has become, that Buu was essentially helpless, and that he didn't know that Potara was so powerful. However, as Old Kai explains, it's only because those two did it that it's gone so far. You've got two of the three greatest experts from this world and the next world combined, merged together after all. Moreover, you've got two rivals teamed together. That's obviously going to be what's strongest. With the manga and other translations essentially saying the same thing, that Goku and Vegeta are two of the greatest warriors alive or dead, and fusing as rivals makes them the strongest. But what exactly about their rivalry would change the fusion itself? After all, being rivals doesn't make Goku and Vegeta's ki or their biology any different. But what about the mental aspect? Of course, the process of fusion doesn't simply combine two characters' bodies and their power, but also their minds. The memories and personalities of the two meld into one, and as rivals, it would make sense that this would forge an even stronger resolve. The reason being is that when someone is your rival, you work even harder to outdo them and overcome them. So when both minds are combined and retain their drive to outdo the other, that means that both minds will be working even harder together. Not to mention that as rivals, they know one another's limits and capabilities better than just about anyone else. Well, except maybe Zuno. So it makes sense from this point of view that rivals would be the optimal choice to fuse, if their physiology and power are compatible. Another question is, does this affect Gogeta? Which I'm sure many are wondering after his return to the franchise in Dragon Ball Super Broly. Well, I think the answer would have to be yes. After all, even if the dance fusion from Metamore is a different method, the minds of those involved would remain the same. So I don't think you can use this particular argument in the unending debate about which fusion is better. So in conclusion, the rival boost is likely a product of the two fighters' normally competitive minds working together for a common goal to outdo the other, which ultimately leads to greater heights of power and determination for their fused body. Make sure to subscribe to this channel and enable notifications so you can see all of my content right away when it comes out.
Yeah, and you better subscribe.